Hello there. So today I'd like to talk a little bit more about gifts and in particular about the Life PhD. The Life PhD is the PhD you've gained through your life's challenging experiences as opposed to any qualifications you've gained as a result of, trainings that you've undertaken. So we looked at gifts in several ways over the last few days, or rather what you align with in several ways over the last few days, aiming to align with something about you that feels true and authentic. So we talked about the daemon, the guardian angel, sense of destiny, the callings that keep you to your path. Yesterday, I talked about essence, particularly in terms of color vibration and how that connects to some of the innate gifts you bring to others. Other ways I look at gifts in my work are things like, through astrology and human design and various other tools. But the Life PhD really sort of takes all this to a deeper level. In the Life PhD, we are looking at some of the competencies that you developed in response to challenging experience, often referred to as wounding experiences. The whole theory of the Life PhD is that your wounds happened for you, not to you. So the point at which we can take on board that sort of teaching, we've probably already done some personal development work, already have some perspective over what has happened to us in our, early life, and have already shifted out of that sort of victim mode and are willing to take on board the idea that our wounds happened for us, not to us. And the beauty of the Life PhD process is it can really help that transition from being motivated according to wounds, being motivated in a way against what happened earlier on in childhood. So I think it's fairly well known, I believe, researched, like often my understanding is people like in financial jobs may have had financial wounding in their early childhood. I would be an example of a person who works with my woundings. I have woundings to do with feeling, invisible, unseen, unheard. And now this is like a key part of my work, is really enjoying working with people on visibility, because it's something that I consistently need to work with in myself. And that will be the same that's true of you, dependent on what your particular area of, let's call it, core wounding is. So the Life PhD is an analytical process, rather not a healing process. It's an analytical process to look at some of the key challenges in your life and work out for you what your core wounding pattern is. And why would you do this? For several reasons. The words that you use in talking to me about these challenging experiences help with regard to words you might use in your copy, words you might use to attract your ideal clients, given that law of attraction says that we always attract people who have similar underlying patterns, and this is often in our unknown area. So the Life PhD helps us to recover some of that unknown material, which is actually operating for or against us anyway, but when we use the Life PhD material, we can make sure that that's operating for us more effectively. We can use it intelligently to hone down, our niching, and also to clarify, where our ideal clients are and our offers and things like that. So if you might be interested to know more about the Life PhD, I'd love to share that with you. Send me an email, book in for a meeting. I'll tell you more. We can work out whether it is something that would help you with regard to your alignment with your true gifts, your true essence, and what it is you're next going to be bringing to the world. Lots of love, and bye for now.